Hello folks, this is Tom Martin. This is my lottery strategy game, Decoding the Powerball. I'm picking my numbers for the drawing on October 18th, 2017. I have 7 strategies with my game Decoding the Powerball. So strategy number 1, the game card color code. Okay, so if you've never seen my videos before, what you're looking at is what I call the game card. This represents all 69 white ball numbers in the Powerball lottery. I really don't have anything for the Powerball itself. My goal is to get all 5 white balls correct and win the $2 million prize with the Power Play option. Okay, so basically how this works is when the Powerball drawing goes off, I put the 5 white winning Powerball numbers right up here at the top of this list, okay? And then I transfer the last 3 drawings and numbers over to the game card as red numbers, okay? And then I do the same thing with orange, green, blue, and purple. I have 5 different colors, one to represent each one of the 5 white winning Powerball numbers. Okay, so for this drawing, I have 14 red, 13 orange, 16 green, 15 blue, and 10 purple. Okay, so over to the far right, you can see this 170. That represents how many color code drawings I have so far. Okay, so out of that 170, 92 have been a 3-color combination. 64 have been a 4-color combination. 12 have been a 2-color combination, and only twice have all 5 colors come up. Okay, and never have just 1 color come up. Okay, so the strategy is since hardly ever do all 5 colors come up, again, the strategy is try to guess which one of these colors won't be coming up and eliminate it from the game card. Okay, so for this drawing, I'm going to guess that no purple numbers will come up. Okay, and the reason why is just from the history of things, usually purple comes up for 1, 2, maybe 3 drawings, and then it misses. Okay, so here I got purple hit once, twice, 3, and now 4 times. So I'm just going to guess that no purple numbers will come up on this drawing. Okay, so this is what the game card looks like so far with no purple numbers on it. Okay, so it's off to the next strategy. Strategy number 2, the individual numbers. Okay, so what you're looking at is what I call the individual numbers. Okay, and basically how this works is up here at the very top is the master for all the numbers. Okay, and over here to the far right is the 5 numbers that just barely came up. And those numbers were 32, 37, 56, 66, and 69. This number 3 right here represents how many groups it hit. Okay, so I'm going to reduce this down so you can see the whole card. Okay, you'll be able to see that I have 7 groups here. Okay, so I have 1 to 9, and then the teens, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s. Okay, so again, there's 7 groups. So there's only 5 white winning Powerball numbers. Okay, so 2 of these groups won't be able to have a winning Powerball number to it. Okay, so the strategy is try to guess which one of these groups won't have the winning Powerball number to it and eliminate it from the game card. Okay, so for this drawing, I'm going to guess that no 60 numbers will be coming up. Okay, and the reason why is because the 60 numbers have hit 5 drawings in a row. Okay, and so far that has been the most so far. Okay, is 5 in a row that one certain group has hit. Okay, so I'm just going to go with that, and I'm going to guess that no 60 numbers will be coming up on this drawing. So I'm going to go back to the game card. Okay, and this is what the game card looks like so far with no 60 numbers on it. Okay, so it's off to the next strategy. Strategy number 3, picking the numbers I hope will miss from group 1. Okay, so what you're looking at is what I call my group 1 numbers. Okay, so basically what I did is I took all the numbers and I divided it into 4 different groups. Okay, and I put colors to those groups. All right, and that now I keep track of where the 5 white winning Powerballs land within these 4 color groups. Okay, so the last drawing, there was 2 numbers in the blue area, and there was 3 numbers in the green area. Okay, so they're all over here to the right side, and there is no winning numbers over here to the left side. Okay, so the strategy is try to guess where these zeros are going to be. Okay, so I have 15 of these option cards here. Okay, and at the minimum so far, the least amount of zeros that have come up is 7. Okay, the most amount is 22. So I keep track of the overview of things. Okay, so the last drawing, there was 9 zeros in the red area, there was 4 in the blue, there was 5 in the orange, and there was 2 in the green, for a total of 20 zeros altogether. Okay, so again, the strategy is try to guess where these zeros are going to be. Okay, so my guess for this drawing is that there'll be no blue numbers in option card number 3. Okay, so here's option card number 3 right here. Okay, and you can see that the blue has hit in 17 drawings in a row. Okay, so I just think that it's due to miss. So I'm going to eliminate all these blue numbers here. Okay, so this is what the game card looks like so far. Again, with no purple numbers from the color code. Okay, no 60 numbers from the individual numbers. Okay, and no blue numbers from option card number 3 in group 1. Okay, so I'm going to go back to group 1 here. Okay, and the next one I'm going to guess at is number 4, no green numbers. And the reason why I'm taking this one is because green has hit 19 times in a row. Okay, so I just think that it's due to miss here. Okay, so I'm going to eliminate all the green numbers off of the game card. Okay, so this is what the game card looks like so far. All right, so I'm going to go back to group 1. I have another guess here, and that's option card number 6, the orange area. Okay, and the reason why I'm taking this one is because sometimes things work in threes for some reason. Okay, so I see that it hit 5 consecutive drawings here in the red area, 5 consecutive over here in the blue area, and now I think that there's going to be a 5 right here in the orange area. Okay, so I'm going to eliminate all these orange numbers off of the game card. Okay, so this is what the game card looks like so far. All right, so I'm going to go back to group 1. And my next guess is option card number 8. No red numbers. Okay, and the reason why I'm taking this is because you can see that there's a couple of single blue marks here. Okay, and every once in a while you can see that it doubles up. Okay, so I'm going to guess that this is going to double up here. I think there's going to be a 0 right here. Okay, and there's going to be 2 blue marks put together. Okay, so you can see that there's a bunch of single blues. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and now this is 12 in a row, so I just think that it's due to double up. So I'm going to eliminate all the red numbers off of the game card. Okay, so this is what the game card looks like so far. Okay, so I'm going to go back to group 1 for one more. Okay, option card number 9, the green area. And the reason why I'm taking this one is because there's 26 consecutive times that a green number has hit in the drawing here. Okay, 26 consecutive drawing. There's been one of these green numbers that have popped up. and I just think that it's due to miss. So I'm going to eliminate all these green numbers off of the game card. Okay, so this is what the game card looks like so far. Okay, so I've done everything I'm going to do with group 1. So now I'm off to the next strategy. Strategy number 4, picking the numbers I hope will miss from group 2. Okay, so basically how this works, okay, so what you're looking at here is what I call my group 2 numbers. Okay, so much like group 1, where I divided things into 4 different groups, here I divided things into 8 different groups. Okay, so again, there's only 5 white winning Powerball numbers, so 3 of these groups won't be able to have a winning Powerball number to it. Okay, so the strategy is try to guess which one of these groups won't have the winning Powerball number to it and eliminate it from the game card. Okay, so I'm just going to blow this up a little bit. Okay, so basically how this works is I'm going to point out this red area here, okay, and I keep the stats for the red numbers right down here. Okay, so you can see this 0 here. That means that none of the 5 white winning Powerball numbers landed in this red area. You can see the 2, and of course that means that 2 out of the 5 white winning Powerball numbers landed in that red area. Okay, so I like to keep track of every 5 drawings here. Okay, so you can see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there was 3 zeros and 2 hits. Okay, 3 misses and 2 hits. Okay, so if there's 3 or more zeros, I color this blue for cold. If there's 3 or more hits, I color it red for hot. Okay, so over time, when you look over the history of things, you could try to guess what's going to be red or what's going to be blue. Okay, so for this drawing here, you can see that there's been a bunch of hits in this yellow area. Okay, so I just think that it's due to have a blue mark here, okay, down here. So I think there's going to be a 0 in this next drawing. So I'm going to eliminate the numbers here in this yellow area, okay? Okay, so what I did is I eliminated the 8 here, okay, because that shares the square with the 66. Okay, and basically what I'm doing is I'm just keeping tracks of groups of numbers, okay, like this group 2 here. I'm just keeping track of these numbers, and if I don't think that they're going to come up, then I'm going to eliminate all these numbers, which includes the 8 and the 66. Okay, so back to the game card here. Okay, this is what the game card looks like so far. Okay, so I'm all done eliminating numbers. So I got the numbers down from 69 down to 6 numbers. Okay, so now I'm going to take a guess at which 5 out of 6 will come up here. Okay. Okay, but I'm off to the next strategy. To help me do that, I'm going to go to strategy number 5, the 50-50 picks. Okay, so what you're looking at here is what I call the 50-50 picks. Okay, so again, there's only 5 white winning Powerball numbers, so there's going to be a majority of either odd numbers or even numbers. Okay, so I like to keep track of that stuff. Okay, so far I kept track of 212 drawings. Okay, and that started from October 7th, 2015. That's when the Powerball lottery went from 59 numbers to 69 numbers. Okay, so out of this 212 drawings, there's been 106 majority of odd numbers, and there's been 106 majority of even numbers. Okay, so I'm going to guess that there's going to be more even numbers than odd numbers in this next drawing. Okay, so as you can see that there's only a handful of numbers here. Okay, so this is the only one that really matters here. Okay, so there's going to be more to the bottom. Okay, and there might be, of course, there's going to be either more to the left or right, but I'm just going to stick with the evens here. Okay, so I'm off to the next strategy. Strategy number 6, picking the numbers I hope will hit from groups 1 and 2. Okay, so I'm going to bypass that strategy for this drawing just because I only have 6 numbers, 6 out of 5 numbers to choose from. Okay, so I'm just going to make a guess here. Okay, and my guess for this drawing is that the numbers 3, 9, 12, 14, and 38 will be coming up. Okay, so you can see that I have 3 odd numbers, the 3, 9, and the 13, and I have 3 even numbers, the 12, 14, and 38. Okay, so again, I thought there was going to be more even numbers than odd numbers. Okay, and the one that I'm going to take out is the 13 here. Okay, so I think there's going to be 2 blue numbers. Okay, so I think the 3 is red, the 9 is blue, the 12 is orange, the 14 is green, and the 38 is blue. Okay, so I got 1 red, 1 orange, 1 green, and 2 blue. So a 4 color combination. Okay, so I'm just going to go back to the game card here with the color code, and you can see that the last drawing had a 4 color combination as well, and then it was 4 here, a single 4, single 4, single 4. Okay, and down here doubled up 4, 4. So I think it's going to double up here as well. Okay, so again, the numbers I'm going to go with are 3, 9, 12, 14, and 38. Okay, folks, I'm always looking for people to play my game. So instead of charging you a fee to play, I like to charge a commission for using my system. 1% if you get all 5 white balls correct. You can read the fine print, and if you're interested, you can email me at trm6776@gmail.com. All right, folks, I appreciate you watching, and best of luck with your picks.